Hello guys, how are you today? Today we're going to work in the Smarty book, so please open your Smarty book on page number 48. Open your Smarty book on page number 48. First of all, we're going to listen a song, okay? We're going to listen a song related to the story about the Aboriginal people in Australia, okay? Just listen.
Track 13. Listen and sing.
My people. Long ago my people lived in Australia, lived on the land, they were strong and free. They collected food and hunted when they needed to, walked through the deserts and fished in the sea. Indigenous Australians lived in groups and families. They moved around and traveled far. When it rained, they looked for shelter in some caves and under trees. If the sky was clear, they lived under the sun and the stars. Under the sun and the stars. Under the sun and the stars. Under the sun and the stars.
Now, after that, please, I need that you use your red color to underline the verbs in past tense in the song, okay? For example, lived, lived, lived again, were, collected, hunted, needed, walked, walked, fished, fished, lived, moved, traveled, traveled, rained, rained, looked, was, lived. Just that. As can you see, we have some regular verbs and we have some irregular verbs. The irregular verbs was and were, right? And the regular verbs lived, collected, hunted, needed, because they have the ed ending, okay? They have the ed ending, okay? Terminan en ed. Recuerda que esos son los verbos regulares. Okay, answer the question in your folder, not in your folder, where you're going to do this in the book, using the words in the box. The pictures can help you. I'm going to help you with this, okay? Look at the pictures. Where did Aboriginal people live? They lived in past tense, remember that? They lived, I'm sorry. They lived in the bush. I think just let me change this, okay? Just wait for me. I'm going to change the size of the letters, okay? Just give me a minute to do it. Okay, maybe 15, it's going to be, okay. One more time. Where did Aboriginal people lived? Okay, let me, okay. Okay. They lived in caves, under the trees or under trees, in the bush and in the desert. Okay, just that. Can you see this? Okay, just give me do this. So much better. Okay, one more time. Where did Aboriginal people live? They lived in caves, under trees, in the bush, in the desert. Okay, where did Aboriginal people go if it rained? To the caves. If it rained, they went to the caves. They went to the caves. Okay. Number 3, how did Aboriginal people obtain their food? Remember, they collected fruits, leaves, and plants. No, and seeds, I'm sorry, and seeds. It could be one, right? Esa podría ser una. Another one could be they hunted and fished in the sea. Okay, remember of the reading? ¿Te acuerdas de la lectura? They hunted and fished in the sea, okay? Or they collected fruits, leaves, and seeds, okay? Look, I need you to look at this. The auxiliary did and the way of the question. You did, and you're going to write the verb in present tense. Si usas el did, vas a usar el verbo en presente. Okay, porque ya estás usando el did en pasado. Don't forget that. No se te olvide eso. Okay, let's go to the next page. This is the structure of the simple past. You remember that? I, you, he, she, it. Those are the pronouns. Then the verb in past and the complement. Okay. This is the affirmative form. The negative, this is affirmative. I'm going to write in here affirmative form. Affirmative, okay? I'm going to use that. Affirmative form. This is the negative form. Okay, the negative form. Okay, this is the question form. Okay. Yes, it's affirmative and no is negative, okay? You need to read this a lot of times and practice with your flashcards, okay? About the structure of the sentences, affirmative, negative, or the question form, okay? You need to practice. When to talk to you in Spanish, chicos, necesitan practicar constantemente el uso del did mediante las estructuras, ¿sí? Las estructuras. Acuérdate del archivo descargable de la plataforma, que donde te hablé de la forma afirmativa, que es esta. Es decir, va el sujeto o pronombre, luego el verbo en pasado y después el objeto o el complemento, ¿sí? Después va la forma negativa, de nuevo, escribes el pronombre o el sujeto, después el didn't, y el verbo en presente, miss, porque en presente, porque ya utilizaste el auxiliar antes, y el auxiliar está en pasado, ¿ok? Y el complemento. Por último, la manera de preguntar. Simplemente escribes primero el auxiliar, después el pronombre y después el verbo. También el verbo va a ir en presente. ¿Por qué? Porque estás usando el did. Did you watch TV? And the possible answers are, y las posibles respuestas serán, yes, I did. No, I didn't. ¿Ok? Trata de estudiarlo muy bien, no está tan complicado, es solo estudiar, ponerse a leer mucho tus tarjetas, ¿ok? Now we're going to listen. We're going to listen this, ¿ok? Just listen. Just give me a minute, please. I don't know what happened. Okay, one more time. Let me actualize the page, okay? Just give me a minute to do this, okay? Just give me a minute. Okay, I think it is not possible to hear this track, so just listen to me, okay? Look, Aboriginal people cooked outside like this. Cook outside, cocinar al aire libre. Cook outside like this. Chris says, yes, and the children worked and played outside too, okay? Children worked and played outside too. Jenny says, yes, and they didn't watch TV. They didn't watch TV and they didn't use computers, right? Chris says, and they hunted and fished for food. Okay, again and one more time. Please take your red color and help me to find the verbs in past tense. For example, cooked. For example, worked, played, didn't watch TV, right? We have the audio here, and hunted and fish food. Okay, listen, just listen, okay? We're going to listen right now.
Track 14. Listen and read.
Look, Aboriginal people cooked outside like this.
Yes, and the children worked and played outside.
Yes, and they didn't watch TV, and they didn't use computers.
And they hunted and fished for food.
Okay, now find out how people lived in your country 200 years ago. Ask adults or check the internet for help. Then tell your classmate. Okay, it's your turn to do this. Please, you have to research. Vas a investigar how people lived in your country 200 years ago. Those like 18th century, right? Como 1800, ¿sí? En los años de 1800, ¿sí? Cómo vivían las personas en 1800, okay? Try to looking for some pictures or try to read about that, okay? Trata de leer eso, trata de buscar esa información porque la vamos a comentar en la clase. No la escribas, solo investiga, okay? Guys, for class number 1, you're going to make the activities on pages 48 and 49. Para la primera clase, chicos, vas a hacer las páginas 48 y 49, que es lo que ya hicimos ahorita. Para la segunda clase, la clase número 2, vamos a estar practicando el uso del did y los verbos en pasado. ¿Sí? Los vamos a estar practicando en la clase, pero vamos a llenar una hoja de trabajo que vas a descargar de la plataforma escolar. I'm going to share the screen because I want that you see the printable sheet, the worksheet, okay? This is a worksheet number 1 and says, what are you going to do here? First of all, you're going to write your complete name and the date here. Past simple tense, positive and negative sentences. You're going to write the positive and negative sentences, okay? For example, she visited her grandparents. She didn't visit her aunt, okay? For example, I'm going to help you with the first one, okay? Let me change the color of this and I'm going to write, okay? Look. Look at the picture, okay? And says, they play football. So the past tense of play is they. This is too small. Just wait for me, okay? Okay, play. They played football. And with red color, I'm going to use the red color for the negative form, okay? They didn't play hockey, okay? They played football. They didn't play hockey. Try to answer this using the verb in past tense and the auxiliary for the negative form. You have 2 examples in here. It's your turn to finish this, okay? We're going to do this activity in class number 2. Don't forget to paste this activity in your notebook, okay? No se te olvide que después de terminar esta actividad vas a pegarla a tu cuaderno rosa, okay? When you finish the activities, you finish the activities of this week, okay? See you in the next class. Have a nice day.